Alrighty, Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, Bandit Keith is going up against old Bonz. Now, I'm pretty sure Bandit Keith is unbeaten so far. In fact, I'm almost certain that he's unbeaten. Yes, Bandit Keith, by a numerical, is on top of the ladder at this point in time. Cyrus is second, also unbeaten. Bonz is on the bottom, so this is first playing 32nd. Even though it's still early in the season, you can't really take too much notice of that, but Bonz is very much outclassed by Bandit Keith. The early machine monsters are just stronger than Bonz's zombies. Although Bonz did have a little bit of a boost. He's got Master Kionchi, he's got a couple of other sort of buffed up deck now than what he had in the previous Duelist Kingdom season. But you would still really put your money on Bandit Keith. Now Bonz has started off with a face down spell or trap. It's under a ruler. So Keith won't get a battle phase. Now he's drawn Battle Footballer. That's a 2100 defense. That's a pretty early generation card though, but 2100 defense and 4 stars, very, very handy. He's got Overdrive there at 1600 attack. He's got Cyber Falcon as well. Bonz plays a face down. Another face down spell or trap. No monsters as Bonz. He does have a few 5-star monsters. King of Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, Crawling Dragon, Zanki, 5 stars. Keith has drawn Golgoyle. So Wabaku was the face down from Bonz. So he was able to protect himself again. I guess that's why Keith went defensive. Bonz with another face down spell or trap. Make that 2, make that 3. Oh dear. Maybe Bonz has drawn a bit of a brick hand here, which is not going to help him at all. There's Blocker from Keith. He can play Barrel Dragon now if he wants to. He's got Launcher Spider there, but why go for Launcher Spider when you have the Barrel Dragon? 2600 attack. Bonz will only be able to get attacked by that. Oh, actually, he could last 4 attacks from it, only just, so it'd be 7800 if he got attacked by it. Wait, no, it wouldn't. Wait, yes, it would. Yes, it'd be 7800 if Bonz got attacked by that 3 times. He's just played Wasteland, and my word, it looks like Bonz has drawn an absolute dud. Well, that's it's an unfortunate start for old Bonz here. This will be 4200 altogether. Bonz is going to be down to 1200. Oh, well, this has started off basically as well as what I thought it would for poor Bonz. He's, I don't think he's going to win too many. He's going to be one of the bottom tier duelists by default. I think the early generation zombies were just not that good. GX generation onwards, zombies got a lot better. They got a lot more strategic. When we see players like Camula with her vampire deck and the zombie structure deck that came out in that series as well back in 2005. Keith now has drawn Zoa, and now Cyber Falcon at 1400. Well, Bonz is... Keith could activate the effect of Barrel Dragon, but he just hasn't bothered to. Oh, Poison Mummy. That's the first monster that Bonz has drawn. That's actually not a bad result, because that could have been 2000 defense. If Keith didn't have Barrel Dragon, Bonz may have been okay there. He may have been able to try and get something back. There's... Oh, okay, there was one of the cards. They had its Call of the Haunted. Fortunately for Bonz, that does not bring it back in defense mode. That only brings them back in attack mode. Bonz plays Final Attack Orders added to his deck to symbolize the stop defense effect that he had against Joey and Mystical Space Typhoon. I believe Bonz knows that he's defeated. He just wanted to show us a couple of his face down cards. Tell you what, I wonder what's in his hand though. We won't be able to see what's in his hand, but I will assume maybe 5-star monsters. Could be Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, Zanki, Crawling Dragon, maybe Dakuru Rider without the ritual card, or vice versa, ritual card without the Dakuru Rider, for example. Who knows, but Bonz has taken a very quick loss in that first match, and well, if that's To say anything, we could be seeing a very quick result in this one as is that Shapeshifter, or was that? I think that said Shape Sister. Oh, reminds me of the Among Us days with the Shapeshifter. Anyone play that back in, I'd say back in the day, but Among Us isn't even that old of a game. In fact, it's still got an online following. I think Sidemen are the one that are keeping it going more than anything. As we start off on this one, Bonz has started with the Skull Servant. He's got his final attack orders again. He's got a Magic Jammer down as well. Got Armored Zombie with Sword of Dark Destruction. Now that'll be a 1900. That's actually not bad. And Bonz, well, Keith has played One Day of Peace. Bonz draws Crass Clown. So Keith went with a face down defense of his own and a face down spell or trap. So no life points will be able to be exchanged on this turn either. Well, not for battle anyway. Bonz plays Armored Zombie. He's got Call of the Haunted there now as well, which he drew those two cards on his last turn as well. Final attack orders and Call of the Haunted. Alright, Sword of Dark Destruction is played. So Armored Zombie, one of Bonz's anime monsters, so was Crass Clown, actually. Wabaku played by Keith. Okay, he wants to protect whatever that face down is. And final attack orders played from Bonz as well. He goes in for an attack. It'll flip the card up. It's only tank T34, 1700 defense. Keith could tribute it here. Alright, Bonz has activated final attack orders. That means any monster played in face down defense, when it's attacked, it will get flipped up and then move to attack mode as well. So can Keith tribute? Can he... Oh no, he's gone with Cyber Falcon. That's interesting. He's gone after Keith's face down, which is Skull Servant, which will now be switched to attack mode. So Bonz loses 1100 points. Curious what Keith may have had. Final attack orders looks like it may have upset his plans, because that's a very odd move from Keith. There is Crass Clown. When this card is changed from defense position to attack position. That's curious. Why did Bonz play that in attack mode? Either way, I mean, Bandit Keith's in a bit of trouble here. There's Bonz's Call of the Haunted. He wouldn't want to bring back Skull Servant with that, but he's got Dakuroizu the Grim Reaper there as well. Unless that was just instinct from Bonz to play in face-up attack because of final attack orders. Mystical Space Typhoon goes after final attack orders. Bonz activates Magic Jammer. Okay, Bandit Keith obviously is not happy with that. Final attack orders being on the field. He's tried to target it. The Cyber Falcon will still be able to beat Crass Clown. No, Keith's just tributed it. It's Pendulum Machine. Okay, that's 2000 defense. Okay, that may be why Bandit Keith wanted to get rid of final attack orders, because he would have been able to put that in defense mode, holding off Armored Zombie. However, it looks like Keith may have given up on that. He's destroyed Crass Clown. Bonz, more of anything, wasted that. Blackland Fire Dragon has come to the field. That's part of Bonz's... there's his fusions. Both of them require snake hair. And there's Blackland Fire Dragon, and the other one, I think, is Dragon Zombie. Pendulum Machine destroyed. 1500 from Blackland Fire Dragon hits Keith. 5850 for Keith. 6500 for Bonz. Bonz might actually pick up a win here. Be difficult for Keith to get 1900 off the field, and final attack orders is really giving Keith some headaches here. He's gone with a face down defense, which again won't work, because anything that gets flipped up is going into attack mode. It's the way Bonz's stop defense worked, which had the wrong coloring and also the wrong effect for that card as well. But essentially Bonz has completely paralyzed Bandit Keith's defenses here. Crawling Dragon has come to the field. And now Bonz activates Call of the Haunted, so he maybe bringing back the Blackland Fire Dragon. No, okay, he's gone with Grass Clown. I guess that's an anime set, isn't it? You've got Crawling Dragon, which Bandit Keith put in his deck. I think Grass Clown also wasn't a zombie. Armored Zombie is, I believe. Well, Zanki is what became Armored Zombie. Dragon Zombie is what Crawling Dragon turned into from Call of the Haunted. And Clown Zombie was Grass Clown come back as zombie. But it's looking good here for Bonz. He's got an army of monsters on the field. Bandit Keith has 1900 points left. Can Bonz take out the rest of this match? Bandit Keith with a face down spell or trap. Oh, into his end phase. Now Keith does have a lot of high level monsters. There's one day of peace for Bonz. Keith, activates Sunder of Ruler. No battle phase for Bonz this turn. He plays his one day of peace. He draws, Offerings to the Doomed. What a card. Bonz just has to sit patiently and wait. Keith plays Tribute to the Doomed. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there's one of them. It was Slot Machine that Keith just threw from his hand. There goes Armored Zombie. And the Sword of Dark Destruction. And Keith went with a face-down defense as well. Bonz has drawn Mystical Space Typhoon, but it's maybe all but too late. It's a Blast Juggler that Keith had face down. There's 800 off Keith, he's down to 1100, 1350 will knock him out. Bonz has picked up a win in this second match. Surprising, I thought Keith was going to absolutely smash him 3-0, but there's a little bit of fight in Bonz. So it's down to third and final match. Bonus points are off the table. And whoever wins this one will pick up season point. Can Bonz pull off an upset here? Keith is undefeated. Bonz is yet to win. Card of Safe Return, which is a good card, but it is also a banned card. But it is also a very powerful effect as well. Special summon a monster, you can draw 2 cards, I think, is what its effect is. Or is it 1 card? No, I think it's 2 cards, or 1 card, I don't remember. But it's a very easy card to abuse and get unfair advantage on drawing. Okay, that's a good hand. That is a really good hand for Bandit Keith. Oh, Bonz plays Shard of Greed as well. Keith has one. He's also got Mechanical Chaser, which is an 1850. Ground Attacker Bugroth. He's got Machine King there. He's got Zoa at 2600. Blast Sphere also drawn. That's also a way to get an opponent's monster off the field as well. Blast Sphere, if it's attacked, if it's attacked while it was face down, it flips up, then it connects itself to the opposing monster. Bone Mouse by Bonz. And Bone Mouse is one of those classic cards that appeared in very early Yu-Gi-Oh games. It's good for fusions though, being a zombie, especially in Forbidden Memories. So Bonz will be able to use his Shard of Greed before Bandit Keith. So Bandit Keith's turn, he can pull Machine King to the field now if he wants it. Or he could go 2 attacking options. Looks like he's decided for the 2 attacking options. 1850 and 1500. This is going to be a tough match for Bonz. He'll lose 1500 points here. He'll be down to 6500. Keith could summon Zoa on the next turn. That's 2600. Bonz does not have anything anywhere near base attack that could get that off the field. He would have to have like Patrician of Darkness with Rush Recklessly to get Zoa off the field. Shard of Greed activated for Bonz. Having 2 monsters on the field. Oh, Polymerization. I was about to say, having 2 monsters on the field also reduces risk of something like Offerings to the Doomed. You have that extra monster on the field, but the Great Mammoth of Goldfine, the Snakehair and Dragon Zombie has been fused together for Bonz. I don't think we've ever seen this card. I believe Bonz had it in his Duelist Kingdom deck, I just don't think he ever actually got to summon it. The Great Mammoth of Goldfine, 2200, and Bonz has also played Ghoul with an Appetite. Bandit Keith's field is going to be swept. He would not have expected this. Because if he had Machine King on the field, it would be 2300 because its own effect would power it up by 100 points. But there is no way that Bandit Keith could have been anticipating this, and his field is empty. His Shard of Greed can activate here. What does he draw? Oh, he's got a lot of high-level monsters. He does have Blast Sphere, though. Whatever attacks that will be destroyed on the next turn. It could be Great Mammoth of Goldfine. Oh, but what a play from Bonz. He's Great Mammoth of Goldfine. So you don't see it every day in Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, that's for sure. Zombie and a dinosaur back in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories days would give you Great Mammoth of Goldfine, but it was, I believe the dinosaur you had to use was Mammoth Graveyard. You couldn't, I should just say Mammoth Graveyard and a dinosaur. I don't think dinosaur and zombie would make Great Mammoth of Goldfine. I think you had to use Mammoth Graveyard. There's Golgoyle, which, now Blast Sphere has connected itself to Great Mammoth of Goldfine. Bonz attacked with it. 1600 defense will actually defend Bandit Keith's side of the field. Now on Bonz's turn, he will lose his Great Mammoth of Goldfine. He's going to take 2200 points here as well. 4300 for Bonz, 4450 for Keith. They are almost equal on life points. There's Magical Ghost. Golgoyle may survive here. Oh, Dark! Sword of Dark Destruction. Oh, Keith was an inch. He was an inch from being able to get Machine King onto the field. He passed it up on his first turn. Maybe wanted Zoa for the cost of those two monsters as well, but there's no way that Keith just could have anticipated this happening. 1650 for Keith now, and he looks like he might be defeated. Oh yes, he's got Machine King, Zoa, Pendulum Machine, Launcher Spider, and Gatekeeper, all requiring tributes. Cyber Soldier of Darkworld, only at a 1400. Keith needed like 7 completed or Rush Recklessly or something. There goes Magical Ghost. I don't believe this. Bonz looks like he may be picking up a win against Bandit Keith. In fact, he is. I don't think Keith can block this. No, he can't. Mystical Space, Typhoon. I would never have picked this. Bonz, dead last, winless on the ladder, is going to knock off top place undefeated Bandit Keith. This is exactly what we wanted to happen in this sort of tournament. The last place duelist always has a chance of beating the top place duelist. So every match, it cannot be called. It cannot be predicted. Bonz has beaten Bandit Keith 2-1 in an absolute upset. This may be upset of the whole season. We'll have to note this game as being a contender for upset of the season. Johnny Steps and Mako contends up there as well, but Bonz has won 2-1. No bonus points, but Bonz will be happy to open his win tally. He is 1-3. Bandit Keith is now 3-1. Would you believe it? Well, I hope you enjoyed Bandit Keith and Bonz. If you enjoyed it, or if you were more just shocked by the result. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. I'm going to try and get back to some tonight and tomorrow as well. Thanks for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.